What's up, YouTube? Okay, this is going to be my fourth attempt at making the video. I kind of got interrupted the first time. This is going to be an article about Meier, so it's going to be another Meier video. It says, parents cyberbullying led to teens suicide. The parents of a 13-year-old girl who believed their daughter's October 2006 suicide was the result of a cruel cyber hoax are pushing measures to protect other children online, which is a good thing. They want to protect other children, and children need to be protected. Tina and Ron Meier, who are now separated and plan to divorce, have taken a cause of internet safety after the bizarre twist in their daughter Megan Meier's death. The mother of a former friend allegedly created a fictitious profile in order to gain Megan's trust and learn what Megan was saying about her daughter, but the communication eventually turned hostile. There needs to be some regulations out there to protect our children. Parents can only be in so many places at so many times, Tina Meier said on Good Morning America Weekend Edition Sunday. I wish, and she continued to say, I wish there were more regulations with these forms. There's got to be something. The Meier said they were unsure why someone would do such a thing, because Lori Drew's cold-hearted. We don't know how you get in the mind of somebody. We just have no idea, Tina Meier said. While the Meiers believe While the Meiers do not believe it was the woman's intent to have Megan commit suicide, they hold her responsible for the death. They hold her... See, sometimes I don't know how to pronounce words, and words I've never heard before. This one. Not involving anything else. Soily. Let's go see what it says.
Solely.
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 Solely. So it means not involving anyone or anything else. So they held her solely responsible for the death. Yeah. I believe they're the ones who took her to the edge of the cliff and forced her to go over, Ron Meier said on GMA. Everything that we found out so far, it was solely the idea. It was the sole idea of the mother. He added he did not believe the mother was acting on her daughter's behalf. The backstory. So I got a few more paragraphs to read about this. Megan Meier sometimes suffered from low self-esteem and was on medication at the time of her death, but her family said she looked forward to her 14th birthday and having her braces removed. You know, I bet if Megan would have lived that day, she would have had the biggest smile on her face. Her braces would have been taken off. You know, even with her braces on, she still had one of the most beautiful smiles that will ever be seen to the human eye. She had a gorgeous smile. I mean, yeah, it doesn't make much sense that someone would actually do this to someone. Hold on a sec. Forgive me for eating lemon pie. It's cold. It was for my birthday about 10 days ago. About 10 days ago because I froze the cake, so it's still good. And then when a cute boy befriended Megan on the social network on the social networking site MySpace, the two formed a quick connection during their month-long relationship. It's for about 6 weeks. She got an email from Josh. Tina Meier said, Evans claims to be a 16-year-old boy who lived in a nearby, was homeschooled, but it began promising online friendship turned sore to compliments turned to insults like your eyes are beautiful, you're beautiful, you look good in anything, you're my princess. Evans, he did not have a phone. Megan asked for if he wanted to come to the birthday party. He was going to be in Florida and Mom can't afford a phone, and I have my I'm not at my house, I'm using someone else's internet. And he didn't have a phone, so Megan couldn't talk to him, but the two continued their communication online despite some red flags Tina Meier said she saw. It was a nervous mom. Tina called the police to find out if they could determine that my MySpace account was real, and they couldn't. Still, all seemed to go well between Megan and Josh until unsettling messages started to come. Like mean message. She got a message from Josh. Megan gets an email from Josh on October 15th, 2006 saying, I don't know if I want to be friends any longer because I heard you're not nice to your friends. I don't think that. Megan was known to be a very nice girl who giggled a lot and who was a goofy girl who giggled and was a class clown just like me. She took some really goofy selfies, but I don't blame her because I'm the same way. I'm goofy. I wouldn't giggle all the time in class, but I'd be laughing at stupid shit all the time. I mean, I'm kind of like Megan in a way. Just a silly guy, though. Goofy guy. Someone using Josh's account was sending cruel messages to Megan, called her mother, saying electronic bulletins, and Megan called her mother, saying electronic bulletins were being posted about her, saying things like Megan Meier's a slut, Megan Meier is fat, according to Associated Press. The cyber exchange devastated Megan, who was unable to understand why her friendship unraveled. The stress and the frustration was too much for Megan, a history of depression. Tina Meier discovered her body in her closet on October 16, 2006. Megan Meier had hanged herself and died a day later. Excuse me. Blaine Buckles was able to come and get her to have a pulse back. And then 6 weeks after Megan's death, they learned that Josh never existed. A mother who had learned about this page from her own daughter told the Meiers a neighborhood mom had created and monitored Evans in the profile page. There was a connection between Meiers and that family, with the mother accused of running Josh Evans' profile. In fact, the woman who created the profile had asked the Meiers if her family could store a foosball table. If you want to ask me about the foosball table, the foosball table was a what do you call it? A Christmas gift for their daughter Sarah. Once they learned the family's involvement, the Meiers destroyed the foosball table and placed it in the woman's yard. What's this word? I think it's encouraged. Is this what it is? Is that the word's name? Google Translate once you go.
Encouraged.
Yeah, they encouraged the family to move. According to the AP, that biggest tragedy on the whole thing, that's the biggest tragedy of the whole thing. An adult did it, Ron Meier said. While the woman who created the fake profile has not been charged with the crime, residents have proposed a new ordinance to related child something internet harassment. Okay, I can't pronounce this word.
Endangerment.
Endangerment, of course. That's what I thought it said. Like it was endangerment. Like a person who creates as a crime is really reckless. So it was a new ordinance related to child's endangerment because of internet harassment. It could be it could come before city leaders on Wednesday, according to the AP. And then cyberbullying common among teens. In the information age, the playground pounding has moved to online chat rooms and instant messages. Nearly half of all teenagers report that they have been a victim of cyber attacks. Everything from text messages to emails can be used to bully victims. Some people even create websites to... I can't pronounce this word either. You know, I have a pronunciation. Is that detected? Decated? Detected?
Dedicated.
Dedicated. That they had dedicated websites socially dedicated to harassment. It may be difficult for a well-meaning child to... I can't pronounce this word either. You know, I don't know words too well all the time. That's why I'm going on Google Translate. I wish that the audio preview was still on Facebook. Initially. Well-meaning child to initially the difference between a friend and a foe online. When the emotionally vulnerable young people get online, they can be very easily manipulated, said Nancy Willard. Now there's another word I can't pronounce. This happens a lot now.
Executive.
Director of the Center for Safe, Responsible Internet Use. Ron Meier said the parents should be mindful. Is that what that says? Yeah, it's another word.
Mindful.
Yeah, mindful of their children online relationships. Be as watchful as you can be, he said. And that's the end of it. I mean, and people said that, typed down that people said that lady's insane. That's sick. I hope she pays for what she did. Bloody hell. Then they said Lori Drew is crazy and it's not right. And she was a really, really pretty girl. And she deserves better. And her best friend's mother is stupid and should pay. Yeah, I mean, it's happened to me too. I've been bullied, but I had to put up with it for over a decade. 1 year is one too many. I know it happened to Megan, but I would have saved her if I could have. Well, anyway, stay up to date and subscribe. Alright, bye. Peace out.